Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Hey, Rodinia. Oh, I was missing yesterday. I had to go to work, okay? And I came home, honey. I was tired. I sat down with me and my cats, and I couldn't even sit down too long. I was tired. I went to bed or came in here, laid down. But I had to spend some time with my kitties, because they miss me. Yes. So, how you guys been doing? Okay. Thank you for Laurel. Okay, for the gift. Yes, that's right, Lauren. Okay. I gotta try to get myself together here. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, she sent him cook for the cook. Okay. That's right. So anyway, as usual, I have been listening to what Nancy Guthrie, the stuff. Oh, they found the body. Oh, let me look that up. I forgot about that. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm mixing up two stories. Okay, there was a story that somebody said Nancy was buried down there by the American Mexican border. Okay, and they went digging down there. They haven't found anything yet, but that's where they found them. They've been dumping them bodies. Okay, over there. That's so cute. I know. Bless your heart. Okay, I appreciate that. That's so cute. Okay, and then they had because I thought they found the body, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was Nancy. I think it was some remains from a body from years ago. Okay, now all of a sudden these bodies is coming up. But nevertheless, okay, now they're talking about this Coral Smith. Coral Smith, okay, is on the run. They looking for her for kidnapping. She went and kidnapped somebody not too far, about 6 or 7 miles from Nancy's home. Y'all heard about that? Hey, Grandma. Hey, Lori. Hey, Midnight Intuition. Did y'all hear about that? Okay, about the lady that's wanted for kidnap down there in Pima County. Y'all didn't hear about that? Okay, you did hear about it. Coral Smith. Okay, Coral Smith. She's 40 years old. She's got a criminal history. Okay, bunch of tattoos. Yeah, isn't it crazy? They're saying that that they're not related. How do you know they're not related? Mm. See, you got to read in between the lines now that I think about it. How you know that's not related? Because I think the circle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller around Nancy. Okay, and it's just the stuff. I think they've been leaking information. I really do. Okay. I think they've been leaking some information, and so let me see. I want to go in with but we want to go in with Coral Smith, okay, and the relation to Nancy Guthrie. We'll ask the cards, okay, and see what the cards have to say. Okay, they did now they did say they picked up on a female, okay, picked up on a female. Okay, that's what I'm saying. And I don't think this is the first kidnapping she did. Okay. Now, I don't know if they won't say anything about the victim. Okay. So I don't know if this is the same victim or if this was the other victim. But they said she was 15 years old. 15 years old. Okay. She tried to kidnap him. Well, she got kidnapped and abduction and all. Now, what are you going to do kidnapping a 15-year-old? Why would you kidnap a 50-year-old, 15-year-old? Let's ask, okay? First, let's ask, does Coral Smith have anything to do in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie? Okay? Because she could be the hired help. Coral Smith out of Pima County. Okay, she's on the run. They looking for her. I think they might have the U.S. Marshals. Okay. Oh yes, she's wanted. Okay. A fugitive on the run. She has priors. She's nothing to mess with, and they do think that she is armed and dangerous. Okay. Four cards. Four cards. Can you tell us if she has any relation, anything to do with the abduction of Nancy Guthrie? Okay? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Does Coral Smith, 40 years old, out there in Pima County, have anything to do with the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie? Mm-hmm. Okay. They got so many stories on Nancy Guthrie, okay? Oh my goodness, these people should be ashamed. They really should, okay? The Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords talks about, now swords is knowledge. Swords is communication, okay? And clarity and all that. Okay, so you know we're going to need four cards. And betrayal, backstabbing, okay? All right. Four cards, four cards. Tell us more. Tell us more, okay? Does she have anything to do with the abduction of Nancy Guthrie? She may not have anything to do with it, but she may know. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity. Okay? Right, in an unmarked grave, right. Okay. They digging. They down there digging. Okay. So we have a new opportunity. Okay. Now, we did say, okay, I don't know how long ago it was, that the seems like the cards was telling us like the perps might be looking to do something again. They got another plan. Okay. What the plan is was unknown, but it seems like they were planning something else. Okay. Now, it's funny that this popped up. Maybe this was the plan. I don't know. Let's check it out. Okay. So, something new. Ooh, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. So that's conflict. Okay. And they say it's knowledge too, but it's conflict. Seven of Wands. Competition. It's conflict in let me see. Okay. Oh, on the defense. Okay. Defensive. There we go. And the Two of Swords. That represents a choice, the Two of Swords. Decision and opposing ideas. And the Tower in reverse, avoiding catastrophe or delaying it. Okay. Four more cards. Can you clarify? Four more cards. Four more cards. Four more cards. Now that they're saying that anybody that gets arrested or picked up or whatever, they're asking them about Nancy Guthrie. Uh-huh. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. So there's a new opportunity, okay, but there's blockage here. There's the delay. They can't move forward with this new opportunity. And the moon in reverse, okay? So the secret's out. And the devil in reverse. So we have recovery. Up. And the Five of Swords. Well, here's my thing, okay? Because we have these swords, and swords, okay? She may not have anything to do with it, okay? But she may have knowledge. She may know something about it. Alice asks why they were resting more than once, and they never ever answered him. Just grabbed him by the arms, put handcuffs on him, and that was it. And that's all over the internet too about the people getting okay. They made Google News. Yes, about the people. They said it was three. Three people got arrested. Hey, Dolly. Yeah, they got arrested. Okay, here's the thing. Okay. Now we've already said that the memorial is a fire hazard, okay? In and of itself, it's just a fire hazard. So I wish people would stop doing that, okay? Putting up flowers and stuff like that. It is a fire hazard. This is not the time. This is not the time, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something why they're being aggressive about it, okay? Because when it comes to the fires, it's nothing to play with. They do not play about a fire hazard, okay? So that's why the fires is gone, okay? Now they're talking about the people, okay, being on the property, okay? You guys got to understand, okay? Put yourself in their shoes, okay? These are people, okay, older people. A lot of older people live out there. And they live in pitch black, pitch darkness, okay? And they had a crime committed, okay? Nobody has been convicted, nobody has been arrested or anything for this crime, meaning the perpetrators are still running around. The last thing they need is some YouTubers out there doing whatever they doing, and these people, okay, are already scared and in fear because the people who did this with Nancy have not been caught, regardless of who they are. Okay? Okay, they're artificial flowers. Okay. Uh, okay, well, if they get, here's the thing. I don't have a dog in the fight. But if you keep getting arrested, why you keep going over there? Well, yeah, but see, you got folks yelling from the sidelines, the YouTubers, okay? But you're the one getting arrested. Duh. I'm sorry, they couldn't. We got a killer on the loose. We got kidnappers on the loose. We got abductors on the loose. Okay, and you want to hang around my neighbor who has been abducted and kidnapped. Okay, and probably dead, running around the neighborhood, okay, or whatever. See, y'all see in one part. The only part you see is when they start filming. And when they start filming, they're in one place, usually in one place, okay, unless they're walking down the street, okay. But you don't know what they're doing otherwise. And even if you don't, like I said, I'm pretty sure those people are scared, okay? Because you got to understand, this is where they live. They have to live here, okay? They are afraid. Nobody has been arrested. So whoever did this, and then you say, okay, wait a minute. Didn't they say they live in the neighborhood? Oh, hell no. They could live close by. Suspects, okay, are figured to live in the neighborhood or close by. Nancy Guthrie's. Oh no, you tell them folks to get off my yard, get off her yard, his yard, and everybody else to go home, okay? Because I got to be able to hear and see if somebody's moving around my property without it being some YouTuber with a camera. I'm sorry. They civil rights. What about the people who live there? What about their rights? Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't take, it's not rocket science, okay? They don't need any rules, okay? Have some respect for the people who live there in that neighborhood. I'm telling you, them people is, and then the whole thing about it is, they didn't catch the perpetrators, okay? And the perpetrators might be feeling bold and may do this again in their neighborhood, okay? Anyway, I digress. Okay. Whew. So, with that said, that is Coral Smith, and doesn't it's not saying she may have something to do with it, but it's saying that she may have knowledge. Okay, maybe they all running around in the same circle. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute though, okay? Sue Ellen lives there. That is her neighborhood. Okay? That is, she's walking around in her own neighborhood. Okay? That's not their neighborhood. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay, I'm just looking at this in on both sides of the streets. Okay, I understand both sides of the streets. However, I weigh more on the side of the residents that live there for the simple fact they have to live there. They got a murderer on the loose. Okay, and then okay, they got people bringing flowers in bags and stuff. I don't care if they artificial flowers. Okay, they don't need that over there. Those people just ooh. Anyway, some people are just adamant. They don't want to be the bigger person. But if they stay on their own property, you're telling Sue Ellen to stay on her own property. She could tell you the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway. Here's the thing. Their sheriff, they got the sheriff department out there, right? Not the police department, the sheriff department out there, okay? Look at the sheriff department, okay? When it needs, a job needs to be done, look at them, okay? The last thing I need is you walking around my neighborhood and I got to deal with this Barney Fife of a sheriff's department and, okay, some kidnappers on the loose. Okay? I'm telling you. Because, see, here's the thing. When the stuff hits the fan, they can't depend on the sheriff to do anything. Right. Just keep it speaking and keep it moving. Okay? You know? But I'm just saying, that's her neighborhood. So if I'm telling you, okay, to stay in your neighborhood, okay, then you can't tell me to stay in my neighborhood. I'm already in it. Okay. But anyway, I'm just saying, I'm glad I'm not out there. Okay. And I'm not even if they caught the perpetrators. Okay. Just the fact of the fumbling of this department. Okay. I would not feel safe living out there in Pima County. Okay. And this is a concern display. Okay. They have displayed their, now all of a sudden I'm at a loss for all kind of words. Their professionalism and their expertise, so to speak. Allegedly. Everything's alleged. You know you're wrong for that, okay? Has she been arrested? Oh my God. Okay, I know that's right. Okay, now y'all run to Vegas and see if y'all can get away with that stuff. Y'all doing at Nancy Guthrie's. Go on out there to Vegas and see what they do. Okay. Oh, they didn't arrest her yet? Okay. I'm telling you. She like Elvis, huh? They gonna be saying they seen her at the mall. They got a mall in Pima County. Okay. That's what they gonna be saying. Okay, so let's get on this okay. What is the current energy on the Nancy Guthrie investigation. A lot of people feel that the circle is tightening, okay? The investigation is coming in. I believe, okay, they did say, I think, oh, they said they got the samples, the results of the hair, okay? So I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Elvis is living in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Because they told them to stay off the property, off of that lady, and stay off them streets and stuff like that, and they won't. They keep going over there because it's a public street, but that doesn't mean you have to be over there. See, this is what I'm saying, Kira, okay, that them people, the perpetrators have not been caught. Them residents out there is scared. And it doesn't help, okay, walking around or whatever you're doing, okay, at night over there with them folks. $20 to show us a nipple. Oh, Lord. Okay, you're on the wrong channel, boo-boo. You're on the wrong coast, as a matter of fact. You got to go back over there to the East Coast. I'm West Coast. SoCal, to be exact. Okay. Well, they have rights. There's difference between having rights and having respect. Bye. Okay. There's difference, okay, of having rights and having respect. Just because you have the right to do something don't mean that you have to enforce it, or even that you're right at doing it because you have the right. Yeah, that's a public street. Yeah. But they need understanding. Those residents over there are scared. Right, I heard about her putting feces on the side of the road and whatever. Okay, I just tell you, this is a situation that could be resolved. Okay, out of having mutual respect for others. We can say that on both sides. Okay. With that said, okay, if this continues to escalate, somebody's going to get hurt. Your milkshake break. Nancy's milkshake and brought all the boys to the yard, okay? Now she even got them fighting right out there in front of her house, okay? I have a right to be here. Somebody poured all kinds of stuff on the street, so I can't park here and set up my little tent. Well, there's a message in that poop. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Right. The New York Times, I think, were the first to break the story, or the news rather. Okay. Yeah, they were the first to break the news. I was going to say something else and I forgot. It just, yes, turned into a circus. Right. Yeah. Did I ever sell? No, I didn't sell no Little Wayne juice, no Izzard. Okay, no. And if I look familiar, okay, you must be out there buying it. Hey, Laura. Hey, Corinne. It could be. Well, the thing about it is, okay, it's probably false. but the probability of it being true is 50-50. She's missing. She's right down there by the border. She's not far, okay? Okay? And I don't want the money. I'm telling you, if having all that money is going to take me away from God and understanding, I don't want it. And I've already said that because look at them. Look at Oprah. Okay, and she got all that money, honey. Okay, girl, and look a hot mess. Hey, Kara, because like I said, there's more to it than what they're saying. There's two sides to the story. They got these cars coming in. You can hear cars going by your house. And if it's not normal, it's gonna alert you. It's gonna alarm you. Okay. You got these people out there, okay, who doing who knows what. Not to mention, if you don't say nothing and break it up now, that's gonna make it look like it's okay for more people to come out there. Not to mention, okay, the perpetrators. Oh, let the perpetrators come out and mingle in with the streamers, okay? They not gonna know. They come revisit the crime scene, okay? All they got to do is get a camera and come out there. Y'all talk to them, shake hands, smoke some weed with them and everything. You smoking with the killer, don't even know it. See what I'm saying? Let's ask the cards. Is Nancy buried on the Mexican border? Okay. The New York Times got a call that Nancy Guthrie, okay, is over there buried on the Mexican border, Mexican-U.S. border, okay? What can you tell us about this claim? What do you want us to know, okay, about the call of Nancy Guthrie being buried on the Mexican border, the Mexican-U.S. border down there? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's Nancy, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Looking sharp as a tack. Look at that. Ooh, that's nice. Look at Nancy. Mm-hmm. Now, this talks about the land. Okay? This talks about the land. I know, huh? Get it, Nancy? No, okay, the people who were out there, okay, who are out there digging up, okay, I forgot their name, okay, there's some organization that does that, okay, they have in the past dug up 25 bodies, okay, they have in the past recovered 25 bodies out there on that border. Okay. Buscando razones legales. Okay, so it's a group that works to find missing people, and they work. Okay, they were specializing on that border because a lot of Mexican citizens or illegals, whatever they were missing. Okay, people had their loved ones missing. Are you squatting at the house? Is Kaye? Where you see Kaye? Buscando Kaye? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's not calle. I'm sorry. Well, calle is street in Mexican, but you forgot the D. Okay, it's called Finding Hearts. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. Thanks for the $5. That is so generous of you. Thank you, Miller. Oops. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so the East Coaster, why is asking for nipples? Okay. Okay, so now here's the go. We got Nancy. Okay, the question was, okay, is Nancy buried on the Mexican US border? Okay, first card, the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, this right here is avoiding conflict. Okay. Mm-hmm. Some kind of reconciliation. Oh, I was thinking about this, and sure enough, okay, the Ace of Swords, okay, the Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, and knowledge. Clarity, truth, and knowledge is the Ace of Swords. Communication, new ideas in an honest way. Mm-hmm. And the Ace of Wands, action. Manifestation. Ooh. And the King of Wands. Okay. Judgment in reverse. Okay. Thanks for the $10. Woo! Thank you. People are strange. Yeah, people are strange. Okay. Thank you. That was very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. See, can you see that? Okay, you can see it. Okay, and we have judgment in reverse. Okay. They haven't decided. King of Wands is probably the police, okay? And they haven't decided. Okay. The King of Cups. The King of Cups, he's talking about, okay, balance and creativity. Okay. Somebody probably feels very passionate and they believe, okay, we got passion and passion here, okay, balance, okay, that there is a good possibility that the police should be going and looking there on the border, okay. We got death in reverse, okay. So they may put an end to this knowledge or information, okay. The Three of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence, too much partying, okay. And the Lovers. And strength, control, and protection. Okay. Here's something that's come, okay. There's protection facing the Lovers. Some kind of protection, okay. And the Two of Swords. Miscommunication or opposing ideas, okay. Somebody believes this and somebody believes that, okay. And the Nine of Cups, abundance. So somebody wants to put an end and the Moon in reverse, okay. Yeah, too much partying and overindulgence, okay. And okay, and by the way, for those of you who might be following me and wonder what I'm doing, okay, I just realized, okay, I'm reading this way, and because I haven't finished this line, I'm reading this way on these cards that I have. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the Two of Pentacles, there we go, with choices. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the Hierophant. Okay. Somebody also said that this is a contract. This represents a contract. Mm. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there's clarity. There's choices. Okay. So somebody right here, okay, is the Two of Swords. They're at a crossroads, okay? We have opposing uh, uh, thoughts here, okay? And this right here, the Seven of Swords in reverse, is choices. But see, what's happening is, because it's in reverse, the cups can't hold all the smoke and mirrors. It has to come out, which is going to give them clarity. Okay? It's going to give them clarity. And we have a Three of Wands. Okay? It's going to give them a plan of action. And the King of Cups in reverse. Ooh. The King of Cups in reverse, okay, is frustration, being on the defense, okay? That's the same with the, what was that? The Seven of Wands. Was it the Seven of Wands? King of Cups, Two of Swords, okay. The Five of Wands in reverse, avoiding conflict, avoiding competition, and the Fool. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that they really don't know how true this is, okay? But my thing is, okay, it doesn't hurt to go look. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to hurt you to go out there and or implement, direct someone to go out there who knows how to do that, to go out there and dig it, okay? You know, I always get the feeling when stuff like this comes up in this jurisdiction, I always get that feeling in the back of my mind that that's like too much work. They don't want no more work. Okay, they don't want to have to do anything. Okay, because they've already known that somebody said that she was at the border. Okay, but they haven't done anything that I know of. I know you wrong for that East Coaster. Okay, that is not the only winner. Oh, he got jokes tonight. I'm telling you. Okay, so right, they grabbed him and cuffed him because they know who he is. You see what I'm saying? So now you're known to the police. Okay, so now you're gonna be treated like a criminal. I see. You can always go home. Mark my word. Okay, so what we have here is they don't know where she's at, okay? But they do know about this message. They know about the message, okay? But something comes in, okay? A decision, a plan, okay? Is going to be coming in effect. They may not tell us, probably won't, okay? But something's coming in the picture, okay? As far as, but as, and, excuse me, I take it, okay, that she's not on the border. I could be wrong, but I don't think she, okay. I don't think she's that far out. Put it to you like that. Okay? Hey, got change. I see East Coast, okay? You asking me all kind of crazy questions. Y'all don't pay attention to East Coaster. He don't mean no harm. Hey. Okay, so with that said, okay, let's get into some celestial. Okay? Can you give us some clarity on the Nancy Guthrie investigation? Okay? The circle is tightening. It's getting smaller and smaller. And they keep coming back to the same thing. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us about this tightening circle on the Nancy Guthrie investigation? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's tightening. Uh-huh. How long has this been going on? Oh, yes. What do you want us to know? What you gonna tell us? And thank you for your answers, okay? The lovers in reverse. Sometimes want to be your lover. Sometimes want to be your friend. Okay. I guess they not in the bathtub rubber dubbing. Okay. Says lovers in reverse. And we got the 6 of Wands. We got a victory here. Okay. We got some kind of recognition going on. Ooh. Ooh. Tell us more. The devil, okay, is being manipulated. Ooh. And the Hierophant in reverse, okay. Something's going on. So the devil may have victory, okay, or may have success in turning this case upside down, okay. There go the sun in reverse. Confusion, yeah, okay. And strength in reverse. No protection, no control. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, he ain't coming through. He ain't charging through like he normally does. Oh, what's that about? People are losing their focus, okay? You're losing the focus with all the confusion, devil in the details, okay? Mm-hmm. And the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, okay, is charging forth. The Knight of Swords, okay, we'll take him with the knowledge, okay, confusion. There we go, confusion. And we have the Knight of Wands. And the devil is over him, okay. He's coming forth, he's on the move, okay. And we have the Magician. Manipulation and manifestation. There you go. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And the King of Wands. And the Two of Swords. The Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. That adds to your confusion, miscommunication, and avoiding conflict. Okay? They at a crossroads. And the Seven of Wands. And they on the defense. And the Tower. Catastrophe. It hits the fan. And the Three of Wands. There's the plan. Okay. Waiting on the ship to come in. Hopefully that ship is bringing evidence. We'll see. Up the Eight of Cups. Disappointment, walking away. There's a decision. Should I wait or should I walk away? Six of Swords in reverse, not being able to move forward. And the Ace of Cups. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. Okay. You know, I get a lot of corruption in this reading with Nancy Guthrie. I get a lot of corruption. And when I do the investigation, look at the investigation and how it's going, I keep getting corruption. Okay. Confusion. Nah, okay. You know what? If there is a is that the same message that warned us that if we hear this, we have gotten to part 2, and you are in danger, and the people got the FBI agents got an email with their address. Is that the same video? Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's just another spun story. They spinning stories left and right. Okay, I'm telling you. I seen it when they Nancy left they found the tape that Nancy left, and she said that she's alive, and Tommaso and Annie have been planning this all along. However, they are being run by somebody else, somebody more powerful. I also heard that she got the encrypted uh, the master encryption to some shell business. I'm like, the master encryption, and y'all doing all this? Yeah, you got to take all that stuff with a grain of salt. Okay, they are all over the place. It's also being done on purpose, I believe. I'm gonna ask the cards. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got the Eight of Cups is the Three of Wands. Okay, this is talking about the investigation closing in. The Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is something about something in the past, and it keeps coming up. The past does keep coming up, and the Emperor in reverse. Corruption, control, controlling. Okay. Mm-hmm. Overindulgence. Yep. Interesting. Okay. 4 cards. All this information coming out. Okay. You know what? Let me neutralize my cards. Okay. Got too much energy. Let me neutralize some of this energy. There we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Get you some sage. Help clean you out. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What we want to know. Okay. 4 cards. All this information about Nancy being found, okay, is all this information about Nancy being found. Nancy's on tape. She left the tape and all this. Is this to mislead the investigation? Okay. What can you want us to know? 4 cards. Is this to mislead the investigation? All this stuff on YouTube coming out with the Nancy's alive, Nancy's been found, okay, Nancy's been dug up. They even had Brian Enton carrying her body. Child, okay, you can't make this stuff up. Okay, purposely being misled. 4 cards. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Let's see. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Somebody trying to take it and go through against the norms. Believe nothing of what you hear and half of what you see. Hey, Sharon. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I'm glad. I appreciate that thumbs up. Okay. That's a good question, April. April. Okay, I had to make sure there was an L. Okay, was she kidnapped, or was she already dead? Okay, let me get this question right here. Okay, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, are we being misled? Four cards. Four cards. Being misled. Now, April, when I ask the cards, I have to ask it in one question. That actually, what you wrote is two questions, uh, as far as the cards are concerned. Okay, in relation to the cards. Okay, so they're misleading the public with all this. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. Cups are emotions and the mind, as far as the mental state. Okay, and when it's reversed, it's like delusional. Okay, let's keep going. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles talks about manipulation, overindulgence, and it talks about financial issues. Seven of Wands, okay, on the defense. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's taken, okay, yes. Okay, let's ask for clarification, okay. Ooh, almost got a Charlie horse in my leg. Can you give us some clarification? Mm-hmm. Ooh, death. So they're trying to put it in, okay, to this. And the Sun in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Hangman. So I get the impression that yes, we are being misled, or trying to be misled, okay? With the sundown in confusion, death, wanting to put an end to this Nine of Cups in reverse, okay, which is unhappiness and um, overindulgence, okay? The thing about the Bitcoin account, I'm pretty sure they got an alert on those accounts. Okay, I don't really know how those Bitcoin accounts work, but from the way that they did explain it, it makes me think that they are watching the Bitcoin account, right? Okay, but they can only do something if there's movement. Okay, if there's action in the account, they can trace it, the action. But if there's no action, there's nothing to trace. And I think that's what's going on here, because they said they put money in there and the money's still in there. Nobody's touched it, nothing. Because once they take that money and move it somewhere, they leave a trail. Okay? Hi, Rose. Okay. Okay, April. Okay. But see, that's the thing about it. The thing about it is, okay, that's what we say. But when you got to court, when you go to court, you got to prove it. That's the problem. Okay. I think that is the problem they're having. They can't prove nothing. Okay. So April said, okay, was Nancy really abducted? Okay. Well, I guess she is. That would say yes, because she gone. Even if she was dead, she still somebody took her. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Okay, so let's try to figure this out. Okay, because I know there's something in that question because it's bothering me. Okay, so let's see. So we know she was abducted. Okay. Ooh, but was she really kidnapped? Okay, because if she was already dead, she may have been abducted, but she wasn't kidnapped. Well, the thing about it is, if they find a body, here's my thing. This is the way I'm looking at it. Okay, to me is the only reason if they find a body, the only reason now I know they could give her a decent burial, but to me it keeps coming to mind that it would be proof of death and they can go and take the house, sell it, and do whatever they want. Get the money from the trust fund, whatever her will says, okay, disperse it out, okay, and everybody go their ways. You see what I'm saying? That's to me the only thing, okay, with the discovery of the remains. But I think maybe they running scared because it's so much attention now toward this crime that it's just not going to go out that easy. So they can't just go dig up the body and throw it somewhere so it can be found, so they can get their money. I hate to say it that way, but okay. So right, it depends on the evidence that they already have, but apparently the way that they fumbled this bag, I don't know what to tell you on that. Well, here's the thing though, April. It's not that they weren't the brightest people. They were not trained thoroughly. Okay. They have not enough experience, okay, for the training. You see what I'm saying? And that makes a difference. Like they call you a rookie cop. They don't call you a rookie cop for nothing. Okay. You knew on the job, okay. Say, you get a training day like Denzel Washington. I'm telling you. Okay. So, what do you want us to know? Was Nancy Guthrie abducted? I mean, kidnapped. Was Nancy Guthrie really kidnapped? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Was she really kidnapped? Okay. Was she really kidnapped? Is that the whole point? What do you want us to know? Nancy Guthrie. Was it really a kidnapping? Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's pretty, okay. Yes or no, it's a no. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Egotistical, selfishness, and uncooperative. Tell us more. Ooh, the moon in reverse. This moon in reverse, when I do this case, and the first thing that comes to my mind, okay, is no secret. When I see this, it's no secret. Anyway, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight. Selfishness. Okay. Funny, because this Three of Pentacles talks about selfishness. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Selfishness. Selfishness. So somebody's selfishness is not hidden. Ooh. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Lies. Miscommunication. Blocked. Judgment in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Ooh, child. No, 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 and no. No, she was not kidnapped. It's like confusion, overindulgence, bad judgment, selfishness, okay? And the Ten of Swords in reverse, recovery, rock bottom. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. There we go. Four of Pentacles in reverse, greed. The Devil in reverse, recovery. And the Hangman. Looking at it from another perspective. And the Hermit. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. And Justice in reverse. And the Magician in reverse. Okay, so we got tricks up our sleeve. We haven't been convicted yet, okay? But we're trying to get away with something, and eventually something's going to come. Something's coming through, okay? And the King of Wands in reverse, okay? Somebody vicious. And the Chariot in reverse. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something right now. This is like, I keep getting the impression, okay, that I don't know if this is the porch guy, okay, but this is somebody who was high, okay, and lost control. For whatever reason, they lost control, okay? You see what I'm saying? And they know they did. But it was not a kidnapping, Okay? Wasn't a kidnapping. Okay. Wasn't an abduction. Two different things. Was Nancy Guthrie abducted? Okay. Was that the whole purpose, okay, of somebody going to her house, was to abduct her? Maybe not to kidnap, but to abduct her. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Was Nancy Guthrie abducted? Two of Wands. Yes. That was the plan. That was the plan. Tell us more. Tell us more. The Empress. And the Star. Okay. She was the focus. The Empress was the focus. She's the star of the show. Okay. Justice in reverse. Okay. Okay. So there's dishonesty, corruption, and lack of accountability. Okay. So that's like whoever or what or whoever and whatever they did may have participated in the death of Nancy Guthrie, and they're not taking accountability. They're going to blame it on the pacemaker. They probably blaming it on everything else, okay? And it wasn't their fault, when in actuality, it was. That's what this is trying to tell me, okay? And the King of Cups. Okay? And so this is facing the King of Cups, who's coming forth with an offer of some kind, okay? But he's lacking accountability. He's dishonest, okay? Yeah, he's defensive. Yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't want to, he's on the defense. Wait. Okay. Okay, so this is someone with love, and he's supposed to have balance, but he's got an injustice facing him. Okay, so he may be handing out something, an offer of something. I don't know. Maybe it was a drink, a bad drink. I don't know, but he wasn't being honest about. Okay, and there he is. Okay, he's not hiding. This person is not hiding. The food. Okay. So maybe the Empress, maybe she was foolish, okay? Or maybe, let's keep going. The Knight of Wands is the food in reverse. Yeah, somebody who's reckless, okay? This is a new beginning. So this might have been the Knight of Wands' first gig, so to speak. And the Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. Okay? And the Chariot in reverse. So we have a loss of control and a loss of direction. Okay? And the Devil in reverse. We got recovery. Ooh. That's right, Bobo. Look at my pretty girl. Oh, I look so pretty. You my baby girl? Yes, you are. You're my baby girl. Yeah. Okay. Now, what came through with this right here is that somebody is hiding in plain sight, and I think they at the rehab. But who is it? I don't know. Because the recovery and the not hiding is way down here. Because he don't know which way to go. So the Knight of Wands, okay, or maybe they both could be. Uh-huh. See, that's a good place to hide. Give them treats, unrelated. You want me to give them some treats? Where my baby go? Hey, the boo, you want a treat? Of course she's gonna say yes. They know what treats are. Oh, here come Keisha. She heard the magic word and now, oh, look at she up. Oh, now see, April, you just started some mess. Lord, okay. Oh, look at, oh my God. Now I gotta go give him something, okay? Because I don't like to say that word without really, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, girl. Come on, poo poo. Come on. You gonna get a treat. Come on, Keisha. We know you getting one, girl. Child. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Go get you something. Come on. Oh, she met me in the hallway, okay? Usually I have to bring it to her because she's Queen Bee. See? Look at y'all they did to my cats, okay? Oh, yeah. They happy now. Well, that's Keisha, the big cat. I'm going to have to get them some more. That's those little soups. The little soups. That's what I got. But when I say treats, I like to give them a treat because I want them to know that I mean what I say. Because sometimes when they run away, I have to come and bring them back with a treat, so they know they're going to get it. Hey, Patty. Oh, is that when it is? Tomorrow? Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm sorry, I believe it when I see it. Okay. So we got that somebody is hiding in plain sight. And they may be hiding at the rehab. Okay? Maybe. Everything's alleged. There's no facts in what I'm saying. Okay. My interpretations. And we've come across that before. I have said it, if you remember it or not. I said that somebody, I wonder if somebody hiding in the rehab. I know I said Annie, but no, I'm talking about in general. Long time ago. Okay, April, they in there eating their treats. You happy now? April, they got y'all some late night treats. Knowing they don't eat treats this late. Okay, so let's see what else they say. So we got recovery, okay, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there's some clarity. There's some clarity. And the Hangman. Just waiting. And this, so that would be who was in the rehab. Is the Knight of Wands, okay? And he's hanging in there. And he has clarity now, okay? A new beginning. Or this could be talking about, okay, because this in reverse describes a personality, okay, recklessness, okay, and stuff. It might be describing this King of Cups who's coming in here with the masculine energy that I keep saying that he's not hiding with this moon in reverse. So he's not hidden. Ooh, this is getting good. And the Ten of Cups in reverse. Left out in the cold, lost, okay? And right, he hasn't been convicted yet. And wishes, okay? His wishes were not fulfilled. Just waiting. He's got clarity now. Ooh. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Loss of control, loss of direction. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Manipulation, overindulgence, and financial issues. Yeah. So this King of Cups here, who's not hiding, okay, and he drinks too much. He's got financial issues. Well, sheesh, that's every male in the family and in the police department. Oh no, you're gonna have to narrow this down. Oh, April over there talking about let them live. She over there cracking up, okay? Go on laugh, April. She over there cracking up and they laughing stuff up, okay? Okay. It's okay, sweetie. They're my babies. Somebody said I was yelling at them. Don't yell. I don't yell at my cats, okay? That is my authoritative voice. Let them know I mean business, but I don't yell at my cats. There's no need to yell at my cats. Mm-hmm. Well, what the thing about it is, the story actually, this story right here okay. It's telling me something, okay. It's telling me, oh, here they come. Here they come. There they go. They didn't got their little treat. Okay, now they happy. This story is telling me that somebody has not been arrested. There's no justice. Okay, and that this person is recovery or in recovery. Okay, he's not hiding. Loss of control, overindulgence. Okay, Overindulgence, overindulgence, left out in the cold. Now, left out in the cold could mean by the rest of the perpetrators or maybe the family. I don't know. Okay. But with the 10 of cups, that means family. Okay. It's in reverse. What the matter, Poo Poo? Did you see a bug? Go get that bug, girl. Go get the bug. Okay, go get the bug. And Keisha, you better get the bug too, girl. You ain't just go sit there. You gotta work for them treats. That's right, Poo Poo. Yeah. She thinks she's doing something. Look at it. She got her hands over, got little paws hanging off the bed. Yeah, she busy. She got her little snack now. Okay. Okay, so oh, you seen your cat? I don't see my cats. Okay, they probably jump and walk away. But I give them kisses. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't get this one. She doesn't like anybody touching her. She don't want you in her face. She don't want you to touch her head, okay, or her face. Now this one here doesn't want you to touch her butt. She loves you to give her kisses and head rubs, okay, and all this. And this one is completely opposite. She don't want all that. She don't want you all in her face. Mm-mm. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the overindulgence and the manipulation and financial loss. Okay, and then we have the High Priestess is in reverse. Okay, so this is like the secret's out. Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we got the Moon in reverse. Okay. It gives me the impression that y'all know what's going on, okay? Even though they keep spinning it around and around and around. Secret's already out. It's out, okay? It's just the proof. That's the problem, okay? And they have nobody. So do dogs and cats. Animals have souls. Hey, TK. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think they seeing something. And I don't think it's just cats. Okay. I think dogs do too. Okay. One thing I don't like is when an animal, okay, is sitting by me and then they look up at something. Ain't nothing there. But they looking like they see something. And I'm like, should I move or what? Who's scared of them? Oh, I seen you the spirits. We talking about they see ghosts. Okay, I seen you the ghost, okay, but I ain't found one yet, and I ain't looking for one. Okay. Yeah. But my thing is if Tasha doesn't run, then it's not that bad. Okay. Because she'll take off in a minute. So if she ain't taking off, it ain't that bad. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Lack of cooperation. And the Eight of Pentacles. Working. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, he took her. And the Hermit in reverse. He took her, and he doesn't want any accountability, okay? Not to mention that I do get a sense that this person is traumatized by what happened, okay? Allegedly, maybe, could be some kind of traumatized, reliving the nightmare over and over and over, okay? Why did the King of Cups abduct Nancy Guthrie? Why did he abduct her? What do you want us to know? Why did he abduct Nancy Guthrie? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answer. Tell us the story. What was the reason for him to abduct Nancy or take her? Ooh, trying to be fancy and about to spill all the cards. Okay. So why did the King of Cups abduct Nancy? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Tell us the story. Why did he abduct her? Judgment in reverse. Okay, judgment in reverse is he didn't know what to do. Okay, he didn't know what to do. Tell us more. Queen of Wands. Ooh, that's my Annie card. Okay, now Queen of Wands. Okay, power, determination. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Excuse me. Ooh, trying to get away with something and getting caught. Y'all see this, do you? So I don't know. Okay, let me keep going. And the Four of Wands in reverse. This is like a family event that didn't go as planned. Okay, and he tried to hide it. It was trying to be hidden. Was it trying to be hidden from the Queen of Wands? But she found out. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a block here. Okay, it's like a block. Hold on, let me see. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay. Like I said, he didn't know what to do. He's feeling trapped. Both of these cards, feeling trapped. Okay? Feeling trapped. Mentally, in his mind, he was feeling trapped. Okay? Maybe there was some kind of panic. Okay? And the Seven of Wands. He was on the defense. Or he is on the defense. On the defense. Seven of Wands. Okay. Or he's defending the Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know. He's on the defense here. But he didn't know what to do. Judgment. He made a bad judgment. He didn't know what to do. He's feeling trapped in his mind. He done lost control. He don't know which way to go. And he had to think fast. There we go. Ace of Swords in reverse. Confusion. Confusion. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Deceit, jealousy, and disappointment. Okay? Now, it could be one or the other, or it could be all of the above. Okay? But there's definitely, okay, so he on the defense. Okay, so he's this Knight of Cups is facing the Ace of Swords. They're both in reverse. Okay? So he's facing confusion. He's facing deceit. He's in reverse. Okay. Oh, that girl. Okay. And then we got the Six of Swords. Wanting to move on to calmer waters. Okay. This is someone who's confused, who's feeling trapped. Okay. And I guess if it didn't go as planned, is now facing a loss. Okay. And wants to move on. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Now, two is, it just crossed my mind that this Six of Swords wanting to move on, okay, it could be meaning that he moved the body. He didn't know what to do. He moved the body. That's movement. The Two of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence. Disharmony. Separation. Oh, yeah. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have selfishness, okay? And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So the Queen of Cups has deceit and lies all over her head, okay? And not knowing. And the Knight of Wands, okay? Recklessness, setbacks, and arrogance. Okay? And the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Seven of Cups, he knew where he was going to take her. He knew where he was going to take her, and he had more than one choice. And the Magician in reverse, manipulation. Bad intentions, deceit, illusions. See, that's all in the cards, not just this card. Okay. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. So he was all discombobulated. Okay. But, okay, he knew where to take her. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. He was tired, but he was still standing. Okay. And all this stuff went down, unbelievable, but he still got to do something. Got to get rid of the body. And the Page of Swords in reverse. So the rumors and the lies and the whatnots, okay, going on straight down about the Queen of Cups, and the Hermit in reverse. We got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit, all in reverse. All in reverse. And the Page of Wands. Okay? The Page of Wands talks about creativity, taking things into action. And this right here is over the Seven of Cups in reverse, where I told you that he had choices. He took Nancy. He had choices where to put her, okay? So his creativity kicked in, okay? What would be the best place where they wouldn't find her? And then we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, in the meantime and in between time, with all this going on, he is depressed, anxiety, and all that coming from behind what happened, what he did, what happened, and the attention it's getting. Allegedly. My interpretation, but it was that was a good one. Yes. Okay, so there we go. Avery, I don't know what you miss. Sounds like suffocation. You think so? Did she ever make it alive to the dinner that night? I have that she did. There was conflict, but she made it to the dinner. Nancy's spirit has already led you to the perp. You just don't know who it is. Okay, so we had that she made it to the house. Okay, we also have that she made it home. They have the um, the heart rate monitor pinging from her pacemaker. Okay, sorry, I was in the throes of another question in my mind. Okay, what happened to the communications? Okay, what happened to Nancy's security communications? What do y'all call it? Uh, Trying to figure out how I should say it. Security. Thank you for the jewels. Okay, let me go pay my water bill, okay? Because I feel it coming on, and I'm asking a good question. At least I think so. And I don't want no interference. Oh, y'all done got y'all, look at them. They done got their treat, and they just sitting down all nice and knowing how to act. Huh, poo-poos? Yeah. They're my baby girl. Okay. Woo! Now let me see how long I've been on here. Ooh, 2 hours. You know, I was on the other one almost 4 freaking hours. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Oh my God. I'm like, sheesh. I didn't feel it or nothing. Oh, until somebody pointed it out, and then I looked at the time, and I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so what happened to the security footage at Nancy Guthrie's house? What happened to Nancy Guthrie's security footage? Okay, tell us the story. What happened to that woman's security? Because she had security footage. Okay, what happened to it? What happened to Nancy Guthrie's security footage? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What do you want to tell us? What happened to that footage? Nancy Guthrie's security footage she had on the night she disappeared. They came into her house. What happened to that footage? Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody worked on it. Somebody who knew how to do this. Okay. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Skilled craftsmanship. Tell us more about the skilled craftsmanship. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Overindulgence. Okay. Overindulgence and emotional loss. Three of Cups, uninspired. Okay. We'll say overindulgence. Ace of Wands. And the Star. That's interesting. Let me look and see what this says. Gossip, alone time. It says to reconnect yourself. So since it's in reverse, I take it as a disconnect. How about that? Okay, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. A new project. Interesting. And the Star. Okay, so this seems like a creation, a new creation. Okay. Let me keep going. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So this is communications in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting. And the Hierophant. Ooh. Now that could be that's a contract right there. That could be the doorbell contract that wasn't paid with the Three of Cups. Wasn't no cooperation. And the Moon in reverse. Okay, now the Moon in reverse is not a secret. It's not hidden. And Temperance. Okay. Balance. Clarity. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm getting the information, the feeling that what happened to it. Okay, apparently it was dismantled with all these cards in reverse. Okay, so they didn't have to hide. They didn't have to hide. And the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Success. And the Eight of Wands. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so at some point there was a failure. They didn't want to be seen, okay, but it failed to some point with the Page of Wands, okay, the plan of being creative, okay, and death. And the Wheel of Fortune, bad luck. I'm not feeling this read. I really am not. Let's go to another deck. This might be we're gonna let this rest. We're gonna let this rest. Okay. Let me go to another deck. That happens at times. Well, it happens all the time, especially with me. I know it happens. Okay. You go rest now. Okay. We got another deck. Okay. I want to use Van Gogh, okay, and ask the same question. What happened to Nancy's security cameras? Okay. What happened to Nancy's security cameras? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What happened to her security cameras? Nancy Guthrie. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What happened to Nancy's security cameras? Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. Now this is acceptance. Something was received. So you know what? I would not be surprised if they got more information that they're not telling us on those cameras. Keep going. The World in reverse. It's not over. Yep. And the Page of Cups. And the Two of Cups. They got some cooperation. Yes. And the King of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting somebody being paid. Not necessarily being paid, but working on it, okay? Cooperation. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. And the Two of Wands in reverse. And the Hierophant. And the Moon in reverse. Once again, in reverse. So it's not hidden. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse. Somebody worked on that footage, on that security camera. Somebody worked, okay? Let me tell you why they worked, okay? They're going to find out. Somebody, because you take the cameras down, you take that footage out, okay? What do you do with the footage? Now, if you paid somebody, they could blackmail you. If you take it down yourself, you don't have to worry about it. And the footage, okay, I don't know if the cameras were even filming. Because here's the thing, some of those cameras may not even require a subscription. You may not even need, like I said, my camera, you don't need a subscription, okay? See what I'm saying? Because see, everybody know, because they repeat it all the time, that the data that you erase is not really erased unless it is written over, okay? For you to be completely safe on all that, you would have to have taken the footage yourself. The Hangman in reverse. Okay? The past, not letting go of the past, not seeing things from another perspective. Okay? So they may have missed something. High Priestess, secrets. Okay? Maybe they had secret contracts, secret subscriptions, or something like that, that they didn't tell nobody. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Because if they have footage on the grounds, okay, they have a lot more footage than they showed, okay, depending. Now, they did not say, I don't know if you guys know or heard or what type of security, what type of cameras those were at Nancy Guthrie's house. I'm not talking about the doorbell footage. I'm talking about the camera on the top, okay, here, there, okay. Somebody busted out the what did they call them? Floodlights? Motion detecting floodlights. I mean, they know an awful lot, okay, what this lady had. And the thing about it, okay, is the house wasn't all that. She wasn't all that. Okay, this sounds like something up close and personal. Maybe this lady got locked out of the house. Yeah, my camera can record. I have a what you call them little cards in it? A memory card. I have a little memory card, a microchip. I have a microchip. Okay, I put in it so I can record. Now I take that microchip out, and there's no recording because it's on the microchip. See what I'm saying? However, I don't need a microchip for the camera to function. I need the microchip for it to record. Unless I have a paid subscription. Now, if I have a paid subscription, okay, they're recording. And that information is kept in your iCloud. You pay $40 a year. They took, I don't know how long they took. It didn't take that long, but they was looking for the mama. You go to the house and they said the mama didn't come to church. So you got to go look and look how big the house is. I don't know her routines or what rooms that she used, what part of the house she uses. I don't know. It's not called a microchip. What's it called? It's a micro. It comes with a macro and a micro card. Okay? One is big, one is little. What's them things called? Okay? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. There's the family again. hiding something. And the Seven of Wands on the defense. So there may be something being hid by the family, okay? Maybe they're hiding the fact that they didn't pay for nothing, okay, when they should have. Hiding the family conflict. There's conflict in the family that's being hidden, okay? And the Ten of Swords. All these swords, information, technology, okay? Mm-hmm. And the Nine of Wands in reverse, surrender, giving up. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Tired. Memory card. I don't know, but there's a micro and a macro, the word on these. Okay? So with that said, does the FBI have information from the cameras? Okay? Do they have more information off those cameras than they're telling us? Four cards, four cards. What do you want us to know? Does the FBI have more information on Nancy Guthrie's cameras than they are telling us? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Okay. Four cards, four cards. Do they have more information? The Chariot. The Chariot in reverse, I would say that's a no. That's a loss of control, a loss of direction, at a crossroads, okay? Three of Swords. There's technology. Six of Cups. The children in the past. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Talks about impatience and a loss of focus. Unpredictable. And there you go with the Six of Swords. They know. They got more. Well, see, that's the whole thing, Ramon. Naomi, okay? That's the whole thing. That one night, that's what that creates suspicion around the family, okay? It's because that particular night of all nights, and as many times as she didn't went to the family's house and she didn't visit it, that one night you come back, okay, you come up missing. They don't have no footage. They didn't took the cameras, okay, knocked this out, knocked that out, okay, and the technology, any kind of technology, and intercepted the Wi-Fi was done on purpose. It was not an accident, okay, and here you have, see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So let's just ask for clarity. Okay. Give us some clarity on these cards here. Okay. Protection. Okay. Control. Strength. Oh, yeah. All that. And the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. So they got some canceled plans, some cancellations. Okay. So this talks about limitations and setbacks. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. There's Nancy. Oh, Ten of Swords. And the Six of Swords. Sounds like they got a lot of, it looks like they got a lot of information, technology, and they're protecting it. Four more cards, four more cards, four more cards. Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. Mm, mm, mm. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So there's some lies and confusion. Ace of Swords. Miscommunication. Okay. And the Six of Wands. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's like they don't know. Maybe they don't know we have the reverse, or they're confused about Nancy's, okay, recovery. Okay, recovering Nancy. But the information here is being protected. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, B. Okay. Annie asked her mother for $3,000 and her mother said no. But $3,000, that ain't no money. I seen that too. And I'm like, $3,000, that's it? So they don't know where Nancy is, okay? But they have information on the family. They have information on the family, okay? Betrayal, conflict, the financial losses. They got all that. They got all that. Okay. What time is it? 2:30. I don't want to keep y'all too long. Ooh. Okay. Now 30,000 I could see, but 3,000? I heard 3,000. No, grandmother, you're right. I heard 3,000 too. And I was like, that don't even sound. That's how you, but see, here's the thing. That's how you could tell people making up rumors. Okay. $3,000? And she said, no, okay. $3,000, that ain't gonna make you or break you. What you gonna do with that? That's more than the mortgage. I mean, that's less than the mortgage. That's not even gonna pay their rent. Oh no, I'm not looking at the time. I was looking at the time I've been, how many hours I've been on live. It is 10:21 here. But no, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. Okay, I said 2:30. That's why. Okay, okay. No, 2.5 hours. So, with that said, okay, was Nancy's death a mistake? Okay, was it a mistake? What was Nancy? Did Nancy die? Okay, was she supposed to die? What can you tell us about this death of Nancy's? Okay, tell us more. And thank you for your answers. Tell us more surrounding the death of Nancy. Ten of Pentacles, family dispute. Okay. Loss. Temperance. Patience. It's going to be a while. And the Five of Swords because of the conflict. Okay. And the Hangman in reverse, who's hanging on to the past. And the High Priestess, secrets. And the Fool. What was the question? Okay. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. and the Five of Wands in reverse. There was conflict here, but this talks about avoiding conflicts. That's why she was taken. This one right here is the Nine of Swords in reverse. And this was to end the crisis, whatever crisis it was, in their mind. Okay? And protection and control. To protect the secret, also controlling it. Determination. So they were determined. And it was bad planning. Okay. So this person, okay. Was Nancy keeping a secret? Okay. What do you want us to know? Was there some secrets with Nancy? What's the secret going on here? Okay. Can you tell us about this secret? Okay. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, this secret. It's a big secret. Because the only secret I see is where is Nancy and who did it? What do you want us to know? The Chariot in reverse, okay? We have misdirection, crossroads, okay? Don't know which way to go. And, okay, which could be confusion and a loss of control and a loss of direction. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, okay, in reverse. Something was received. There was acceptance, okay, an agreement, cooperation. Eight of Swords in reverse of freedom, okay? This talks about freedom, independence, okay? And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, loss. Freedom from loss. And the Emperor, okay? I don't know if that could be the police. That could be control. The Emperor controls things, okay? Yeah, authority, masculine power, leadership, okay? And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So something was taken. And the Queen of Cups. Ooh. And the agreement is over her head. And the Five of Swords, conflict. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Lazy and selfish. Okay. Combative. Taken. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Hoardings. Greed. And the Three of Swords, betrayal. And the betrayal is taking something. She took something. Something was taken. And the Knight of Cups. She took an offer of betrayal. The Fool. Naive. A new beginning. Okay. Really? And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Foolish and immature. There you go. And the Seven of Wands on the defense. And the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay? Impatience. Justice in reverse. And the Nine of Swords in reverse talks about recovery, freedom, and the Tower in reverse, and avoiding or delaying catastrophe. And the Page of Swords in reverse, gossip and rumors. Oh my, really? And a lack of direction. Now I can see a lack of direction, because see how them swords is spinning around? You don't know where they're going. And the Ten of Swords. There we go with the betrayal again. Backstabbing. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Hangman in reverse. Hanging on to the past, not seeing it in another perspective. And Temperance. We have balance, we have patience, okay? And we have a long time. Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles. Waiting. Okay. So, with that said, allegedly, what was my question again? I get so caught up in the interpretations. I didn't forgot the question, y'all. I think they was asking for money all the time too. I really do. Okay. But at the same time, she was trying to help them. I get a feeling that it's typical scenario, okay? And all the time she's trying to help them, they're abusing it, okay? They're abusing it. Say, and when they got into this house, this big old house, okay, in this more upscale neighborhood, because their house they said was $350,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. But when you got greed and selfishness, okay, and being ungrateful in there, then you got a problem. And materialistic. Okay. So it sounds like, let me ask, okay. It sounds like they got in over their heads. Okay. With all they had going on in their life, okay, it was too much. Okay? It was too much. And instead of admitting it and probably moving in with mama, they was too proud. But I don't know if you guys remember me telling you a while back was that it seems that they came to the realization that they were the help. Okay. In their minds. In their minds. They were nothing but the help. The brother over here, he's retired. He had his career. The sister over here, she's a celebrity. And then we got the people in the middle. What are they? The help. Okay. And people can get, even though they smile in your face and, oh, it's okay, and it's my mother, they are bearing a lot of resentment. Because every time I look around, I got to ask mama to help me and bail me out. I got to ask Savannah to bail me out. See what I'm saying? Not to mention the addiction, allegedly, is going to make it 10 times worse. So here's the thing about addiction. What you're going through, if you were not high, it wouldn't be a big deal. But when you're under the influence, it magnifies it 10 times worse than what it really is. Okay. So when you high and drunk, okay, something this small, okay, feels like it's this big, and it's really not. Okay. Say, and if you continue to get high, you continue to feed that absurdity. Okay. Right. And I think they're living above their mean probably because the help they were getting, okay, was being manipulated. Now it's backfired in your face. And now instead of accepting responsibility and taking accountability, you're going to turn and get defensive and make it like, oh, well, if you would have did this and you would have did that. Okay. That's how ungrateful children do. Because owning a jewelry shop and making some jewelry, okay, that says F Trump is not my idea of a sale. Okay. Now, maybe they would have bought it if it was on the cheap rack at the 5 and dime, okay, in a big old barrel full of F Trump pins, okay. But to make some jewelry, is that real jewelry she was making? Okay, talking about F Trump. I'm not finna spend no money on no 14 karat gold that says F Trump. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she made a bunch of jewelry F Trump. I'm like, when I heard that, I'm like, well, dang, no wonder the business is going in the ground. How you gonna make some money off of that? Who gonna buy that? Okay, I don't see the dislike being that serious. Okay, I don't like Trump. Fine, okay, you don't like him. But to buy some 14 karat gold, that's a bit deep. Okay, so yeah, I ain't mad. That just don't make no sense. Okay, out of all the stuff you could have created, that you did that. That's weird. Okay, so let me see. Can you tell us how Annie Guthrie felt? How did she feel about being Nancy Guthrie's caretaker? Okay. How did she feel about being the caretaker? Because I'm pretty sure they had plenty of conversations about being the caretaker. And the only reason why they wanted to be the caretaker is to get their hands on the money. Other than that, if it wasn't no concern, then you wouldn't be having your hand in power of attorney this and power of attorney that. You'd just be taking care of your mama. Ooh, let me stop yelling. Okay, no, I don't have to yell. Caught myself. Oh. So, how did Annie Guthrie feel about being the caretaker for her mother, Nancy Guthrie? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Thank you for your answers. I'm just nosy. How does she feel? How do you want it? How do you feel? The lovers in reverse. Well, they don't seem like she's too happy about that. Bad relationship, disloyalty. There we go. Disloyalty. What else is on here? Conflict, discontent, and uncertainty. Okay. Sheesh. Tell us more. The Chariot in reverse. She had a loss of direction, loss of control. She didn't know if she was coming or going. She was that upset. And the Five of Swords. Conflict. She was conflicted. And the World. It wasn't over. Uh-oh. Oh, my. This talks about isolation, disappointment, and incompletion. Four of Wands in reverse. Ooh. That's family conflict. Okay, something going on in the family. And the Ace of Cups. She was pissed. She was pissed. She was so pissed she knocked her drink over. Woo! And the food. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love no one. Stop and think about it. Wow. The fool. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. In reverse. So she was taken. And the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yeah, she was taken. Wheel of Fortune. She was having a good time. She having a good old time. And the Queen of Cups. There she go. There she go. See, she's the insecure, needy one, okay? That's what she hides, okay? But with the family, she's raising hell, got conflict going on, stealing, lying, okay, and drinking. And the Empress, there go her mama, was really upset. Mm, mm. Her mom was really upset with her. Mm-hmm. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So she slowly, something slowed down, some action. Six of Wands. Okay. Recognition. Oh, she slowly started recognizing. Ooh. The lies. There she go. Out of her three kids, who's in the middle? Who is the middle child here? And why is this going right under the Queen of Cups? Shut up. Oh, this is telling the business. Let me keep going. King of Wands in reverse. There go her husband. Okay. Oh, she didn't like the husband. He was demanding. He was vicious. Okay. And impulsive. Oh. Slowly, the betrayal. So Nancy started recognizing, okay, when you recognize, you realize, okay, and the Page of Wands. So she started recognizing the betrayal, and that's when the plans, okay, started to be created. And the Magician, and manifested. That's a shame. And the Hangman in reverse. She's not letting go of the past. She refused to see things in another perspective. She's still hanging on to the past, whatever the past may be, okay? And it ain't no fault of nobody's but her own. But you can't see that when you're so selfish. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? The money. The worker. And the Ten of Wands, the struggle, the load. Okay. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So they're looking at it, okay, they lose it, yeah, because they spending up the money, drinking it up. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. And so now it's a load, okay, and the Five of Pentacles, because now she didn't found out and she's going to leave Yola behind, right out in the cold. Okay? Mm-hmm. So they start manifesting. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And hoarding. Yep. Hoarding money. Taking money. And then the sun went down. Okay? So the clarity that was once there has been clouded out in confusion, okay? Because they had their money, their mind on the money, and the money on their mind. That's it. End of story. Allegedly. Okay? So, with that said, I'm going to bed. I think I'm going to be a rapper. Okay. So, there was a lot of resentment around this carekeeping thing. And even though they didn't say it because they were getting paid, they had already received money, they had already made the agreement. And they made the agreement under ulterior motives. Now it comes to hit them in the face and they mad. They want to throw mama off the train. You know I ain't lying. Now they want to throw mama from the train, okay? Because mama ain't putting up with it no more. It is allegedly the bottom line here, okay? Because you done went through all this elaborate and kicking up all kind of theories out there, okay? And for somebody that is going through all this trouble to disillusion everyone, you got to be close. You got to be real close. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But most of all, stay blessed.